Hello, it's me, Fonzie, and this is my video for the discussion forum for Film 10. And question number 1, or question A. For question A, how did film come to be regarded as art? Initially, my first thought before finding the answer for this question was, for me, film came to be regarded as art is because of how film acts as a mode of expression for everything we know. It's like for me, that was the first reason on how that was my personal reason on how film came to be regarded as art. Second, the answer I found was that of was because of the ability that filmmakers can make an experience for their audience. But for me, actually, that's actually like my answers and the materials answers were like half of the are like the opposite halves of the reason on how film came to be regarded as art. Because in how I think of it, they are the two reasons that makes the whole on why film came to be regarded as art. Because number one, film as an expression, and number two, as film as an experience, for me are like the two reasons on why film came to be regarded as art. And for me, that is the reason on why film is called art in the present day. Number one, because of its in my opinion, number one, is it being a mode of expression, and second, is it being an experience. Okay, for letter B, for question B, why do certain forms become conventional? The answer I found for this is that conventions have been the reasons on why they became certain forms, and the reason why certain forms become conventional is because they have been set by prior films. An example of this are cliches. And upon reading further material regarding this answer, the genre, for me, I also realized, and when I reviewed, it actually said on the material that other than a type of conventions are cliches, but as I also happened to realize, and it actually said on the material, genres are also a type of convention. And what I mean by this, and how I understand it, is that based on the prior films that have been created, genres occurred. For example, like action films, horror films, Marvel movies, DC movies, and etc. That is how conventions and genres came to be. And for example, modern example are like Marvel movies and DC movies. For them, they are like a convention for superhero, blockbuster, action, and kid-friendly types. But among many, there are other conventions such like horrors, sad movies, romance movies, and a lot more. And for me, to conclude this video, those are the answers for A and B. Thank you. Bye bye.